Bruce is joining us on this Sunday morning here on Wisconsin's Weekend Morning News because his blog, which we're trying to make world famous, Smack Dab the Blog, basically talks about the woes of the middle child. And, you know, you actually made it onto the Today Show with the big middle child strike day. That was last August, wasn't it?
Yes. Well, I'm glad you brought it up. August 12th is National Middle Child's Day. That's how this whole thing started. I started the International Middle Child Union. We had a strike last August 12th to raise awareness for the forgotten Middle Child's Day. You know, it's like they gave us this holiday just so everyone could ignore it. So it's typical middle child treatment, and I set out to try to change all that. So I formed the International Middle Child Union.
Today is Father's Day. Is that a good day for the middle child?
Father, if you are a middle child and a father, Father's Day can be a very good day. There's two sides to it, and the new post at the blog at smackthatblog.com is all about that. It's called A Tale of Two Father's Days, because being a middle child father, you love it because everybody has to pay attention to their father on Father's Day.
Sure.
And that's what we're all about. We're all about seeking attention, right? That's what middle children are all about. So Father's Day, if you're a middle child, a great day. They have to pay attention to you. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's forced attention. When you're a middle child, you will take any kind of attention you can get. So if everybody is just forced to be nice, pay attention to you, that's great. We'll take it.
Well, yeah, we have to focus in on Dad. And if you're a dad and you happen to be the middle child, you, as you so rightly point out, will get that attention or should get that attention today.
Well, listen what I'll say. That this is how good I say Father's Day is for middle children who love getting attention. I think Father's Day is even better than your birthday, because when you're a middle child, getting attention on your birthday is a little bit of a crapshoot. It doesn't always happen. People tend to forget birthdays.
Sure.
There are lots of birthdays. They're all different days of the year. But Father's Day, everyone and their father is celebrating it on the same day. So everybody remembers Father's Day. So it's a sure thing. You're going to get,
sure.
I'm telling you, middle child fathers, you will get the attention you so desperately seek on Father's Day. So relish it.
You are truly a middle child. You have an older brother and a younger sister.
Yes, I'm the purest form of middle child.
You're talking to a guy, Steve Daniels, here on WTMJ on Wisconsin's Weekend Morning News here on this Father's Day. I'm the oldest of 5 children, and the perspective that I have on this is when you're the firstborn, you're overparented. And by the time you get to, like, my brother David, would be the true middle child in our family, he's the ER doctor. He's he can do no wrong. He's the golden child. Okay? So
that's a unique and wonderful situation for your brother. That is not the typical situation for a middle child. And true, a firstborn probably is overparented because your parents have more time on their hands to focus on just you.
Well, and by the time they get to the 5th kid, I mean, they're like, oh, you fell down the stairs, pick yourself up.
Right, but then there's also a little bit of an uptick on the last child because it's like, this could be our last one. They turn it up a bit. So there's the firstborn love, there's the lastborn love, and then 2, 3, 4, and 5, 2, 3, and 4. They're all middle children.
Now, my wife is truly a middle child. She has an older sister and a younger brother, raised on a Midwestern Iowa farm.
So your wife is kind of like in my situation.
Yeah.
She's that repeat middle child, which actually is the worst kind of middle child to be. If you're going to be a middle child, it would have been better if I was my sister, because my parents had a son, and then they're having another child. It's only human nature. You want something? Let's change it up. Let's have a girl. But things happen, and they had me. Now, then they go and they have their third child, and they have their girl. So they got what they wanted. Then they stopped having children, which to me was kind of proof that I was just the one they had to get to the one they wanted.
All right.
So, it seems like a similar situation with girl, boy. You want it to be older sibling of the opposite sex if you're going to be a middle child.
What holidays or times of the year are the worst to be a middle child?
Well, pretty much any holiday where there's going to be family, where you're getting the core family back together,
okay.
It's an opportunity for those festering lifelong middle child issues to arise again, because it seems you're back in the hornet's nest. Especially if you're going back home to the home you were raised, you're going back into the thick of it, and then so all the sibling stuff happens again. That's why on holidays I usually raise our middle child syndrome advisory alert to code RED.
Okay, well, I have an alert for you, a sound effect that I think you might be able to use. Here we go.
Yes, alert, middle child RED. Now,
this is an alert.
By the way, let me just say, this is a test of the middle child syndrome advisory alert. Had this been an actual middle child syndrome advisory alert, you would be advised to run the heck out of your house and get away from your middle child as quickly as possible. I think, like I said, Father's Day is a little bit of a mixed bag, because as a kid on Father's Day, middle children, we tend to take these opportunities, see these as opportunities to prove that we could be the favorite. So a middle child might fool himself into thinking, I'll buy my dad this amazing gift and I'll be the favorite. And, it's part of my job as the head of the Middle Child Union to help educate and prepare middle children for their life ahead. Because a lot of these things about being a middle child you don't realize until later in life. Okay. I'm trying to educate the youth. You can waste your money. You could spend your money on this wonderful gift for Dad, but I'll tell you what's going to happen. Your sister's going to give him some goofy little rock that she glued some googly eyes to with this like macaroni smile and little pipe cleaner hands with a sign that says, "Dad, you rock." Right? Your brother will give your dad that same dentist statue that he gives him every year, and then your dad will get these gifts and say these are the most amazing original gifts he's ever seen in his life. You'll give him that electronic gadget that you thought he really badly wanted, and he'll ask you if it's returnable. So the point here is, you can't win. Don't try so hard. It's Father's Day. It's not Middle Child's Day. We will have in 58 days. In 58 days from today, we get our day. We get Middle Child's Day, and if we're lucky, someone will remember, and we'll have a great day. But it's Father's Day. Get a gift. Just accept whatever. If he doesn't love it, it is what it is. You're not gonna move up in the pecking order because of the gift you got.
Well, Bruce Hopman, we want to wish you a happy Father's Day and encourage people to check out your blog, smackdabtheblog.com.
You can, and actually, just smackdabblog.com. If you go to, you can get to it that way too. It's a lot easier. And on Twitter, you can feel free to follow me at MidKidMusings. I'm putting up all kinds of educational information, everything you never wanted to know about being a middle child, you will find there.
Very good. Bruce, thanks for joining us, and happy Father's Day.
Same to you, Steve. Thanks a lot.